This is the player card. Here you can see your strengths and This is the development trait. This is the abilities tab. Here you can see what abilities
today from after a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. Back near his goal line, Mariota flush to his right. Room past the 20, and he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
Steps away to his left.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier on this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. Mariota so nimble, sliding to the ground with a first down. Mariota now from the 50. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
So, Charles, you talk about this offense, this Week 8 of the 2021 campaign. Now, normally this would be the halfway point of the season, but as we all know, this is now a 17-game regular season. And because of that, seems like now maybe more than ever, getting your open week to occur later in the season, that could be a pretty big advantage.
Brandon, it's always been a big advantage, and now, as you pointed out, the possibility of it becoming huge, likely. Most teams want that later open date because of injuries, you know, getting that rest before the playoff push, all of those things. Sometimes when you get an open date early in the season, it's not really much of an advantage. You might be playing well, now it slows down your momentum. This is a big deal, and teams definitely like it. The later, the better.
Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th. To throw, Mariota. Hit as as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Bears tried it on. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. Buying time to his left. And he'll just get rid of it.
It's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of a guy trying to throw the football. And on that play, they ended up flushing him to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football, and that led to the incompletion.
Now a throw for the All-Pro Kelsey is complete. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. To throw is Mariota. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
Play fake. Mariota rolling to his right. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They go play action. Mariota. He'll buy some time right. And that went a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
Dancing to his left. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. He'll decide to keep this once more. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. They'll go option to the short side. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. So that was all you're looking for on a play like that. Get the first down and keep the drive moving.
Yeah, it just looked to me like he just said to himself, I've got this. I'll take it. I'll pick it up, and let's keep moving.
And the Niners get there and bring him down. Draymond Jones able to get in there and drop him behind the line. Under pressure, and they got to him again. That's Yannick Ngakoue with a sack.
So once again, they dial up the pressure and get home and get a sack. It brings up a 3rd and long. But it's really not an unmakeable one, especially considering they just gave up back-to-back sacks.
Caught, Kelsey, left side. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down. And whistle blown. A timeout here is taken, and it's taken by the kicking team. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They'll run for it. It's Taylor. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield.
That's the type of run that Jonathan Taylor gives you so often, and you just can't take it for granted. He finds a way to get those extra yards. The 3rd running back taken in the 2020 draft, but he had the best numbers by far of any of them. 1,169 yards, 3rd most in the NFL, and by the last quarter of the season, he ranked among the best runners in the league.
On 1st and 10, here's Mariota. Another pass into the reliable hands of Kelsey. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Throwing again on second down. Mariota into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Joe Schobert. And the Niners are going to have it. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate, and of course they'd like to forget the ending, the interception, but they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him. And he's going to lose a yard or two, taken down behind the line. Raekwon Davis able to collapse the pocket, get to him, and drop him for a loss of a yard. Another try after the first down sack. Mariota. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker. The Bears on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 4. Now Mariota. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
They brought in a heavy set on 3rd down, and that usually means running play, but we have seen them throw out of that formation, and sure enough, they snuck the tight end out on that one, wound up hitting him for a first down.
Mariota so nimble, sliding to the ground with a first down. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced a ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Well, to me, this leads to the question, do you admire the way he puts his body out there all the time, or do you think he should protect himself a little bit more?
Well, he's been on the ground several times with all those sacks that he's taken. So, I don't know, I kind of admire him not sliding down there, don't you?
I'm with you on that one. The meter.
It comes, and he lost the football. Mariota had it jarred loose. Thankfully for the offense, a fortuitous bounce there on the fumble goes out of bounds because they're down here in the red zone. You don't want to lose one there.
You don't want to lose one, and the best part, because it went out of bounds, they retain possession, still have an opportunity to put points.
And Owen coughed it up, and now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
Difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. The Bears on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3. Mariota forced out to his left. Mariota so nimble, sliding to the ground with a first down.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a first down.
On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Escaping the pressure right. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
A couple of first downs has the football positioned at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. Mariota. And down he goes. The 49ers get there.
Raekwon Davis
able to get him for a loss of about 3. After the sack on first down, Mariota, middle of the field to the tight end Doyle. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 42. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Mariota now. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
Mariota on first down. He's got Jack Doyle. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside.
Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches.
Now Mariota. It's Kelsey on the ground. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
They'll run here with Taylor. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Here's Taylor again. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago.
Jonathan Taylor.
So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. Following the interception here, Mariota flushed out right. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing is Mariota. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. Here's Mariota being chased out left. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Marcus Mariota, his 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Bears will extend their lead.
CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah.
Tucker now for the extra point. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And he'll be out of bounds well short of the goal line, so the attempt at the fake extra point. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense, as they take over with exactly 1 minute to go. A first down throw for Mariota. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelsey. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. throwing. Mariota. Over the middle, complete. That's Doyle. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number one. First down, Mariota. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Mariota now to throw on first down. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelsey. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number two. From the red zone now, Mariota. Taken in by the tight end Doyle. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Again, it's Mariota. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Touchdown! Travis Kelsey in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bears. Up to the line, Mariota. His guys will go for 2 here. Mariota will look to throw. That's caught. And he is into the end zone. So they get 2 more on the board here just before halftime. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense. That's 2 points for them, but he identified an open target and put it right on him.
So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with only 9 seconds remaining, with not much time, we'll see how they play this. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Push him back. Push him back. 56.
The final shot before break here. Goff. He's going to go deep for Funchess. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. It's the former Patriot Devin McCourty. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. Well, what? The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner, all of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told him, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Mariota to throw it. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Looking to throw again on second down. Mariota, he finds his man, complete. It's Doyle. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 36. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They'll look to throw again. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelsey. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They'll throw again. Mariota. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. The ball comes out. And this is going to be 49er football.
Well, number 1 on the list of things not to do when you're up 3 scores in the third. That right there, give the football away.
I love when you speak like that. You know how doctors...
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And last time, the fumble, the turnover. Now, they still have the lead, but I don't think coaches care. The turnovers will bother them no matter what the scoreboard says.
That's the relief that you still have the lead, but coaches look at what if.
And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not.
2nd and 12.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. Eluding the pressure right. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. 49ers have an extra defensive back on the field. A nickel set for 3rd down. Now Franks. Steps away to his left. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. Decent gain on the scramble at 6, but now it's 4th.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Here's Johnny Hekker now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. And it's a fake here on 4th and inches. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool them. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. Plenty of shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay. They want a challenge, and they're going to get one. The thing that they'll be looking at is a spot of the football, and this is always such a tough one for officials to get exactly right.
Not just because of how fast the game's going, but just trying to get the right side.
So the challenge does not sway the official's decision. Spot of the football going to remain right where it is.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Hardy, stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Hardy, and he'll get a couple here down to the 22.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys. Well, partner, none of these runs individually have added up to a whole lot.
Now, 3 plays, all 3 short runs, but together a first down.
Yeah, it's amazing how the narrative changes when you string them together.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments.
We dominate today.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the score what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Every team we ever talk to that continues to run the ball in a game, even when they haven't had much success, all talks about attrition, don't they? If you keep running it, eventually good things are likely to happen. It's been a hard go in this game today, hasn't it?
Yeah, this defense, they've met pretty much every challenge in front of them this afternoon.
They're still trying to run the ball, but they're not finding much space.
Give them a loss of 6 yards, and it brings up 3rd down. Goff now looking to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And his kick here is good. And that'll get the deficit down to 15. So that maybe not exactly what they were hoping for, but it does get them back within a couple of scores.
And at this point in the 3rd quarter, you don't have much margin for error, and that means you can't have drives that end with nothing. Whether it's a punt, a turnover on down to go away. You have to end with a kick, either a field goal or an extra point after a touchdown.
So here are the Bears to take over on offense. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10. Flush to his right. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
To throw again on 2nd down. Mariota. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
Well, listen, when you've got the lead, there's absolutely no sense trying to fit a ball in where you shouldn't. You can see the coaching in his head taking place on that play because he saw he had a receiver in the area. He just put it well over his head, out of harm's way.
And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there.
Now that definitely hurts because the mindset is getting a 3-and-out there, and they don't get it done. They give up the scramble and a pickup for a 1st down.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Like 22, he's coming. 22's coming.
He'll drop to throw. Buying time to his left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down.
Now, that was a whole lot of open space out in front of him, wasn't it? I'm telling you, Brandon, when things are going right, they are going right.
And everything has been going their way for the most part. I saw that lane start to develop. Boom. He took advantage of it. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. Throwing again on second down. Mariota. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. Well, there have been a ton of sacks. They were just trying to prevent another.
So what you're telling me is the conventional way has not really worked for them, huh?
Not at all.
Not at all. So he tries to grab him here, and they still get caught.
Over the middle, and it's incomplete. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them.